Well, good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to the Hokefield Complex here at the high school here in Gardiner as we bring you the senior game as Lincoln Academy strolls into town to take on your Tigers. We're going to get ready here to go with senior introductions. So we're bringing you both these games, baseball and softball, as Rob Munting down on the call in the other field down here. Just waiting on Nate Stubbard and all the finalizations here, and we'll get going. We'll send it down to Nate.
And welcome to Gardiner Area High School. Today we're going to take a few moments to recognize our senior baseball players who have dedicated so much time and effort into Gardiner baseball over the past 4 years. When I call the athlete's name, could the parents and family members please come onto the field through that entrance right there? We will have you come over here, and there we'll have a photographer taking photos at home plate. Okay? Those pictures will be posted, well, where? Okay. Yep, or if you can share them with me, I can put them on Facebook. That would be great. They'll go on the Facebook Athletics page, so that way you can steal them off there. Okay. So, the first senior I would like to recognize is Kian Alves. Kian is a first-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Kian would like to thank everyone in his family and his boys for getting him to come back to baseball. Kian's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the post-game parking lot dances. Kian has plans to climb Mount Everest and snowboard down after high school. Kian is joined today by his entire family. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Dana Roberts. Dana is a 4-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Dana would like to thank his family and friends. Dana's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides home after an away win. Dana has plans to attend Maine Maritime after high school. Dana is joined today by his mother, Wendy, brother, Wilson, grandparents, Dana, Tom, and Janet. The The next senior I'd like to recognize is Dylan Farnham. Dylan is a 4-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Dylan would like to thank his family, friends, and every coach he's ever had. Dylan's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the walk-off win against Coney. Dylan has plans to join the Marines after high school. Dylan is joined today by his The next senior I'd like to recognize is Alex Roy. Alex is a 3-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Alex would like to thank his coaches for helping him grow up and help him better understand the game of baseball. Alex's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the bus rides on the way home after a big win. Alex has plans to attend CMCC after high school. Alex is joined today by his mom, Stacy, and his grandpa, Jerry. Ben is a 4-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Ben would like to thank his parents for always supporting him throughout his baseball career. Ben's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was driving back on the bus after a big win. Ben has plans to attend Maine Maritime Academy after high school to study power engineering. Ben is joined today by his mom, Molly, stepdad, David, dad, Sean, stepmom, Shannon, and little brother, Tommy. Chase is a 4-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Chase would like to thank his family and friends and all of the coaches he's had throughout the years. Chase's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was jumping into the Kennebec River after a win. Chase has plans to attend Maine Maritime Academy after high school to study engineering. Chase is joined today by his mom, dad, and brother. And the last senior I'd like to recognize is Zach Reed. Zach is a 4-year member of the baseball program here at Gardiner. Zach would like to thank his coaches, friends, and family. Zach's favorite memory as a Gardiner Tiger was the first time beating Coney in 7 years. Zach has plans to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University after high school to study aerospace engineering. Zach is joined today by his dad, mom, Grammy Gale, Aiden, Kian, Rafe, Christina, Mary Jane, Jeff Gray, and Grammy Pammy. I'd also like to personally thank all of our seniors for all their time and dedication, and of course the families for all of their time and dedication to help Gardiner baseball program over the years. And good luck to you seniors in whatever path you choose. I'm sure you'll do great. So good luck to you today, and let's have a great game.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Welcome to Hoke Field here for Senior Day for the Gardiner High School Boys Tigers as they take on the Lincoln Academy Eagles from Newcastle Demerscotter. We've just had a nice ceremony of 8 seniors that are graduating here from Gardiner High School, and their careers hopefully will continue from there. Let's look at today's game here. Well, I'd like to welcome Here real shortly as first bat. And a nice throw down, but he's going to be safe. So Owen Carter gets his first stolen base here today, and infield. Grayson Greenleaf calls everybody off, grabs the ball, and gets it back into the pitcher's mound. That's one down for the Tigers. Now ball to third base. That's going to cost a run right there. With the umpire behind the plate, not really sure what that was about. So the Eagles. Fly ball, foul ball third. Ben Toby moves over. He grabs it, and that's going to do it for the Tigers this inning. Zach Reed gets out of it. 2 men left on. We end up with a 1-0 score here at Hoke Field with the Gardiner Tigers coming to bat.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. When you need top quality, Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to
He rips a nice single into left field. So the leadoff batter is on for the Tigers here in the first inning. Base runner over to first, gets the runner, but moves a man up to second base. So one out for the Tigers. And a fly ball to left field. Left field has got it up there, and he's going to grab that. And what good hustle. Good hustle by the Tigers. Grayson Greenleaf whips one to left. Tigers tie it up here in the bottom of the first. Coach Lawrence likes to run. You might see Grayson, pretty good speed over there at first base. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 the score. Tigers battle back here in the bottom this first inning. Second base, we get a 4-3. He beats it out, I think. Good hustle by Farnham down first base. Give him a hit on that, and that moves Grayson Greenleaf over to third base. So here's the picture. We've got 2 down here. Up through the middle, going to score 2 runs. And that's going to put the Tigers ahead 3-1 here. A beautiful rip by Cameron Medore right up the middle, and he gets a double out of that. Alex Roy, the next batter for the Tigers, the first baseman for the Tigers. Blake Grady on the mound for the Lincoln Academy. That goes another one to left field, but the left fielder moves over, grabs that. A nice job out there. Drew Nichols grabbing that in the sun. And that puts the end to the Tigers rally here in the bottom of the first. So we're going to go to the top of the second with the Lincoln Academy Eagles coming to the plate. The score here to this at the end of one is 3-1, the Gardiner Tigers.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
We got the 7, 8, and 9 batters coming up here for the Eagles. And this is Will Bradley, the center fielder for Lincoln Academy. Zach Reed looks like he may have a handle on it here in the first inning. Control hurt him a little bit there in the first, but he got it under control. There he goes with a K there, and he strikes out the first batter, Will Bradley, and it's one out here for the Tigers. The top of the second inning. Good crowd on hand here today on this beautiful May Day. Zach's second K of the day.
Do want to apologize to all of our fans. I just happened to get a text, and we didn't have any sound there for that first inning, but we've got it back now. Enjoy the rest of the game here, Gary Verhill.
Okay, good. You didn't have to listen to me. I didn't say much, Chris, anyway, that was worth speaking about, as usual. So here's the picture here. We're in the top of the second inning. One out. Zach Reed on the mound. Next pitch is high. Lincoln Academy batter is Ryan Powell. Ryan, the catcher for Lincoln Academy. Zach's next pitch is a little high there. We go trouble seeing that scoreboard out there. I guess it's 3 balls, 1 strike. One out here in the top of the second inning. Alex Roy with a F3. Chris says we had no sound in that first inning, so I'll just quickly recap what went on. The Lincoln Academy Eagles came up and scored a run top of the first. The Tigers battled back with 3 at the bottom of the first. And it now stands at 3-1 here in the top of the second. 1 out. Zach's pitch is a little on the outside. Jacob Hendrick here for the Lincoln Academy, second baseman. He goes after that pitch and fouls it off. Senior day here at Gardiner High School. 8 seniors were honored before the game with their families. And what a great day for it. That pitch is inside. Jacob Hendrick at the plate, I said, the second baseman for the Eagles. And he turns on that pitch, a left-handed batter. That pitch is outside. He's going to take a walk on that. So we got 2 outs here in the top of the second inning, and Lincoln Academy with a runner on first. We move to the top of the order again. Owen Carter, shortstop. Starting it off for the second round for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Zach Reed tries to pick off Hendrick at first, but doesn't get him. He dives back. Hendrick dives back. Zach Reed pitching from the stretch. He's got 2 out. Hendrick's getting a pretty good lead over there at first base. And he's going. And I don't know where that's going, but yeah, that was he did have the base stolen. You're right, Dick. Little high on that next pitch. We've got 2 outs with a runner on second here for the Eagles. Little conference at the mound between Zach and his shortstop. Boy, that wind is coming up bad here. Reed's pitch. That's slapped into left field for a run-scoring single. I believe he's not going to get to second, so. So Owen Carter ends up with a base hit, RBI. That makes it 3-2 Gardner Tigers. Lincoln Academy threatening here in the bottom of the second, top of the second. 2 outs, runner on first. He's going to get the stolen base. Reed's pitch. Just a little high. That looked good to me, Dick. A.J. Giberson, the batter. That pitch is high. 3-0 to A.J. 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Oh, that pitch looked nice, but it was a 3-0. AJ popped up to Grayson Greenleaf on the, and there's a chopper down the line. Zach Reed gets it, feels it beautiful, and Lincoln Academy goes down. One run comes in, and the Tigers still hold the lead 3-2 here, and they come to the bat in the bottom of the second here.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowlers.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Okay, welcome back. We're here at Hoke Field for the Gardiner Tiger Lincoln Academy match, and the Tigers are holding on to a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Dana Roberts is the batter for the Tigers. Dana, the right fielder. He steps into the plate. First pitch is inside and a strike from Blake Grady, who's on the mound for the Eagles. Curveball, I believe. He slides in there. That's two strikes on Dana. Ben Toby on the deck for the Tigers. And Dana hangs in there, slices that foul down by the Lincoln Academy dugout. That's going to be high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roberts slices it off down the right field foul line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning. And he takes, drops. Play will go to third, and he's out. So 1 out for the Tigers as they come down to the bottom of the lineup. Ben Toby is going to be the batter, the Tiger third baseman. First trip around for Ben at the plate. Nice rip, the shortstop. Ben Toby quick. He's going to get beat, though. Nice play by the shortstop over there. Owen Carter. That was a beat him by about 5 steps. A nice throw. So that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning here for the Tigers. We come back to the top of the lineup. Ground ball to second base. Over, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 quick for the Lincoln Academy Eagles as the Tigers go down. That was Jake Fordham who grounded out. And Farnham, I'm sorry. Yeah, the first 1, 2, 3 inning right there. And Grady gets out of it pretty good. So all right. Let's see who's going to the mound. Zach Reed is still out there for the Tigers.
4-5.
3, 4, 5 for the Lincoln Academy team. Number 3 batter is Blake Grady, the pitcher. So let's see. Zach's got his hands full here in this top of the third inning with the meat of the order from Lincoln Academy.
Oh, you dropped the sheet.
Wind's raising. All right. Going into the top of the third inning here with the Lincoln Academy Eagles holding the
Coaches and athletes know that
on senior day here at Gardiner High School. Good crowd on hand here today. And I think that's got to do a lot with the senior day, of course, but also the beautiful weather here today in Maine. AD Nate Stubbard's got his hands full today. He's got a game going on down below the tennis courts with where Mr. Munzing is down there doing the girls softball senior game. Along with, is Owen with him, working with him? Yep. Owen, his son, and anybody else? Just him and Owen. Just Rob and Owen. So. No, our Bill Hastings is right up in the booth up there with the camera. We're lucky to get him from ESPN today. All right, top of the third here for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. The batter is going to be leadoff batter for the Eagles. Blake Grady, the pitcher. He steps in. Blake's a rugged boy, huh? I'd say he could rip into one if he gets behind it. Zach Reed on the mound, and I guess that missed him. So Coach Lawrence jogs over, fields that ball here back at the backstop. Pretty good speed for an old man. Foul ball down left field line. 2 balls, 1 strike on Blake Grady, the Lincoln Academy pitcher, who's battling Zach Reed here for the Tigers. Zach's pitches in there, popped up. Out about, that's going to be out, not reachable by the third baseman. balls, 1 strike on the batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm sorry, 2 and 2. Yeah. Zach's windup. Pitch is low and outside, so we're going to go to a 3-2 count here. We got a lot of pitching coaches here behind us out in the grandstand. You can hear them. If you can't hear them, we can. One of them's my sister, for crying out loud. Zach's pitch is, no, he whiffs him. That's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Zach Reed K's Blake Grady. Zach's 2nd strikeout of the game here in the 3rd inning. A little bit high. Aiden Sanborn, 3rd baseman for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, at the plate. 2nd pitch is high. What do you do first time up, Dick? Struck out, so. Zach Reed's pitch. A little high again. Zach's been high here so far this first few innings. If he brings that down, gets any control in here, he's going to be very difficult to hit. Nice pitch right there. Three and two, pitch, high. He's going to walk him. That's going to bring up Blake Gamage, the right fielder for the Lincoln Academy. We've got 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Tigers leading 3-2. Zach on the stretch. Look, checked his run at first. Nice pitch in there for a strike. So far, the Eagles have been running a lot when they get a runner on first base. So I'm sure that the Tigers are watching that right now, keeping him close. That's going to be too far inside right now. Dylan Farnham behind the plate, ready to fire that down to second base. That pitch is a little high. Going to go to two balls and 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. 3-2. Gardiner Tigers ahead on Senior Day. 3rd base over to second. And I think they're going to... No. Yeah. Miscue there. Nice play by Ben Toby getting that over to second. Just not quite quick enough at first base. Zach Reed from the stretch. How many stolen bases? 3 stolen bases, yeah. 2 out. Zach Reed on the mound for the Gardiner Tigers. Man on second base. Top of the 3rd. 3-2. Here's the pitch. It's high. A.J. Giberson, the batter. Pitch. I'm sorry, this is Drew Nichols. I'm sorry. Drew Nichols at the plate for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Dylan Farman.
Yeah, it is. It's ball.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. And the pitch from Zach Reed is a look. Oh, that was a tough call right there. Little low and inside, I believe. So Coach Lawrence is going out to the mound. He's going to have a little chat with Zach Reed. Here's the setup here. It's two runners on for the Erskine Eagles. It's 3-2. Top of the third, 2 out. Coach Lawrence is discussing what to do here in this situation. We got a man on first and second.
Step to the plate.
The umpire comes out and tells them it's time to dump their tee out. Coach Lawrence walks over, brings up the next batter for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, Will Bradley. Will is the center fielder for the Eagles. He struck out the last time up. He squares the bunt, stealing. All right, let's rehash that for a second there. They have a double steal on. It was an errant throw to third base. I mean, third baseman had no chance of getting that. And that brings in another run, ties the ball game. Yeah, this Lincoln team does a lot of running, Dick. You're right. And there's another run in with a base hit to left, and that was Will Bradley that poked that one into the left field. It brings in another run, and this Lincoln Academy team has come to life here in the last week, winning their, they have not a great record, but they've won their last 2 ball games against good ball teams, and now they're right now beating another good ball team. Ryan Powell, the catcher for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, at the plate right now with two outs. These runs have all scored with 2 outs. And 4-2 now. I think you're right, Chris. I agree with you. I guess I wouldn't be too concerned with the man on first. I'd be working on the batter. We're at the bottom of the order. And he's going to steal too. It looks like over there. That's going to put him in. Back to Zach Reed and follows over, and that's going to do it. Here in the bottom of the third, that was top of the third right there, but the Tigers fall behind 4-3 here as they come to the plate. They have the meeting on the sideline, and the Eagles finally get ahead.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
We're back here at Hoke Field for Gardiner Baseball Senior Night here at Gardiner. Tigers trailing right now 4-3 versus the Lincoln Academy Eagles, who just come up with two big runs here in the last inning. Top of the third. We're in the bottom of the third right now, and the Tigers coming to bat. And
Two, three, four batters.
yeah, number 2, 3, and 4 coming up. So the Tigers need to make some hay here. Kean Alves, the leadoff batter right here, the senior. His first pitch is popped up. The catcher calls it off. He grabs it. 1 out. Tigers go down with the first batter, first pitch.
That's 5 in a row that he's retired.
Yeah, he's settled down pretty good. He had very good control here the last couple innings. This Grady out there on the mound.
His counterpart is up now, the pitcher. Zach Reed.
Zach Reed at the plate. What did he do last time up, Dick?
He flied out, good play out left field. That long fly.
That's right. Yeah, that was a good play by the left fielder for the Eagles. Drew Nichols out there. Low outside. 3 balls on Zach Reed. No, a little bit outside and low, Dick, I think, from here. Inside pitch, that's going to be strike 1. This is the order for the Gardiner Tigers right here. Zach Reed, one of the top hitters on this team. And he pops it up. Second baseman calls for it. And he's got it. That's going to be 2 down. Jacob Hendrick at second base for the Eagles. He pulls it in. We got 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. Grayson Greenleaf, who peppered one to the outfield last time up, I believe. Looked a little high. That's a little low. That's going to go 2 balls on Grayson. First big strike. Next pitch. Inside, going to go to 3-1 on Grayson. 2 outs. Bottom of the third here. That's going to be high. Now you got 2 outs. Bottom of the third, and you're down one with one of your fastest men on the team. What do you think, Chris? You going to send him?
I would.
Yeah.
I would. At least get somebody in scoring position.
Yeah, push that run over to second base. Grayson's a pretty speedy guy. He knows how to get a good lead off from first. I think you'll see him going. Dylan Farnham pops it up. First baseman calls for it. That's going to end the inning for the Tigers, and we end up with a 4-3 lead here for the Lincoln Academy Eagles as we go to the fourth.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's.
Hey, wow. I saw that on the camera. I came right at the camera. Holy crap.
Okay, we're back here for more action, and the Tigers have changed pitchers here in the top of the fourth. Ben Toby out there, Zach Reed. Zach will go probably to third base where he normally plays when he does not pitch. Ben Toby will go to the mound, so we'll see what he brings in for the Tigers.
Zach Reed at third.
Zach's at third, yeah. And we're in the top of the fourth here now. And Lincoln Academy with a 4-3 lead. They picked up two pretty easy runs there in the last inning. Lincoln Academy's been doing a lot of running. They've stolen, I'm not sure, three or four bases, which have turned into 3 runs, I believe. Let's put them in the position. And that's how they've come to the conclusion of being ahead here, 4-3 in the fourth inning. This is these are two teams that, well, Lincoln Academy probably will not be in any playoffs as they're number 17 in Class B South. And I believe Gardiner was in the number 8th position. Maybe 6. I have that information here someplace, but every time I open my folder, the wind takes me down to Cobsey Stream. 12 teams make the playoff. Gardner's 8th, yeah, I thought I had that, yeah. And Lincoln Academy's number 17, and there's only 17 teams in that division, so it's a good chance they're probably not going to make it with this late in the season. And Gardner needs to still keep winning whether they're playing number 17 or 7. They've got some very tough games left on their schedule. Ben Toby's first pitch is outside. I believe they've got Coney left, who's looking for revenge. They had a big upset win over Coney in Madomic Valley. And Jacob Hendrick, the batter, second baseman for the Lincoln Academy Eagles at the plate. 9-1-2, Dick says. It's better than 9-1-1, right? As I said earlier, got a good crowd on hand here today for this game. They're down the right field line and up on the bank. And behind us we have all kinds of coaches. Ben Toby's pitch. 3-1 count. I can't even see. That one's back. It's back behind us. Boy, that's a high sky today. Next pitch by Ben. Ground ball to first base. He'll run over, does everything to perfection that a pitcher should do, and they retire Hendricks. And there's one out here, top of the fourth inning. That's going to bring up the leadoff batter, Owen Carter, for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. What's Carter done so far, Dick? Yeah, I think he's a fast little scrapper there. He would have beat that out, I think, but I don't know what they'd give him, an error on that or not. All right, he's probably going to, I'm assuming he's going to steal second because he's quick. And that's what they've been doing to keep this lead going. He's getting a pretty good lead off in first base if you look over there and see that. Ben Toby on the mound. Comes in relief for Zach Reed this inning. It's going to be 2 balls. One out. Top of the fourth. Lincoln Academy leading 4-3. There he goes. Has a throw down. Yeah. Another stolen base, which it's 5 stolen bases, and most of them are turned into runs. One out. What was that, Dick?
They're not playing like a 2-10-1 team.
No, they're not.
They're a hustling ball club right now.
They are. They like to run. They like to, it's kind of like, what do they got to lose, You got to score more than 3 runs so to beat, against a team like this. Now they got 2 men on here, 1 out, 4th inning. This could be trouble here. Blake Grady, the number 3 hitter, the pitcher for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. I think Blake, if he got a hold of it, he could send it for a ride.
He struck out.
Nice, that looked like a nice curveball right there to the outside. That was Ben's. I'd throw him another one just like that. Looks like he likes to go for those outside pitchers. The pitch, that's in the dirt. Good stop.
Good stop, yeah.
Dylan Farnham behind the plate, making a nice stop there, pulling that one out of the dirt. Toby's pitch, high, ground ball to shortstop. Over to second, not in oh. I'm not sure what happened on that. Did you guys see?
Well, they get the fielder's choice.
Yeah. I
Had
thought.
the replay right here, Gary.
Yeah, I can't.
And it was a little bit late on our end.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was out
At first.
at first.
I was sure he was with that stretch, but.
Yeah, all they got was the fielder's choice.
Yeah.
Second.
All right, so they'll have to go with it. That's 2 outs. Ben Toby will have to put the fire out here. Aiden Sanborn, the batter. Aiden, the Eagles' third baseman. He's also a pretty big boy, too. He struck out in singles first 2 times up. Oh, I see. He rips that one into left field. Brings in another run, and Lincoln Academy goes ahead 5-3 here in the 4th inning with 2 outs. Blake Gamage at the plate. Runners at second and first. Boy.
Away.
That's fouled behind us here. Two outs, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th. Lincoln Academy leading 5-3. Ben Toby's pitch. That's slapped into center field. No. One. There, he's held up at third base. That was a break for the Tigers because I definitely would have sent him from third. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Drew Nichols at the plate for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. This pitch by Ben Toby. Slap back. Might have been the wrong play. I don't know. I think his easiest shot was right at home plate, but that cost him 2 runs, so it's 7. Okay, man on first and second for the Eagles. 2 outs here in this long 4th inning. Ben Toby on the mound for the Tigers. He came in relief for Zach Reed. Will Bradley, the center fielder for Lincoln Academy, at the plate. 2 outs. That's a nice strike in there, so he's going to be 1-1 to the batter. Toby on the mound from the stretch. His pitch is Kean Alves with the catch. Nice. He ran back there quite a ways. I didn't think that ball had gone that far. So anyway, that ends the inning. The Tigers get out of the inning, but go a little deeper in the hole here, 7-3. We'll come up to the bottom of the fourth inning.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, sets you up for success.
We're back. Tigers battling their way out of a hole here in the bottom of the fourth. Fell behind 7-3 in that last inning. It wasn't a good inning for the Tigers, but they never say die. We saw them yesterday pound away against Morse and lose it in the late innings. This is Cameron Medore, the left fielder. Our 6th, 7th, and 8th batters for the Tigers. He rips one down third base, and that's going to be a base hit off the third baseman's glove and makes his turn at first. And it's a good leadoff single for him. Blake Grady, the pitcher for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, still on the mound. He started the game, and he's still throwing here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Alex Roy squares the bunt, fouls it back to the backstop. Alex steps back in the box. Tigers got a runner on first. They'd like to squeeze in here this inning. That pitch is going to be low, and count goes to 1-1 on Alex. That's high. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth for the Tigers. Runner on first base, trying to score a couple runs to catch up. There's a ground ball to second base. Goes to the second baseman. He throws to first, and he gets the out. And meanwhile, the runner moves over to second base into scoring position. Dana Roberts struck out the first time at the plate. This is that ball's going to go foul down the third baseline. Dana will get another shot at it. Rip foul down the left field line. Just talking here with Chris a second ago, realizing that these two teams have got to play each other again tomorrow down in Damascotta. So pitching is going to be rather thin by the time the 7th inning comes around tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be high to the backstop. That's going to move that runner over to third base. 1 out. Runner in score position. That's Cameron Medua, the runner on third base. I'm sure he'd like to see that home plate. Dana Roberts, the batter. Dana, the right fielder for the Tigers. Awful close pitch right there. 2 strikes on you. Need to protect that plate. 2-2 is the count. 1 out. Tigers would like to get this run in from third. And they're going to get it in. Yes, here he comes to score. Dana good job hitting the ball. Moves the runner around. So Tigers get their 4th run. 7-4, 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th as they chip away at the Eagles from Lincoln Academy. Ben Toby in the box here for the Tigers. What's Ben done so far? Grounded to third. He's shortstop. He swings and misses. Nobody on. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Tigers trailing by 3. Two strikes on Ben Toby. Swings away and wasted. Blake Grady still on the mound for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Yeah, he had a rough first inning, right, Dick? And then he's come back and done a great job here.
This might be the curve. Yep.
Yeah, it was. That was a curveball. Going to get an E6. One good thing we've seen today from each team, there's not been a lot of strikeouts. It's the kids have been up there swinging the bat, which I like to see. You got 2 outs. You're down by 3. Leadoff batter up. Two outs. He looks like he's going to be maybe taken off. There we go. Yeah, Gardiner's had no problem running the bases. And, you know, if they're going to finish this out, I think they've got to consistently keep up that running strategy here because I'm not sure how strong this catcher's arm is. Ooh. Good hustle by everybody. The pitcher getting off that mound. He did a great job. Blake Grady getting off that mound and fielding that slow roller to its second. So here we go. We're going to the top of the fifth. With the Lincoln Academy Eagles went ahead 7-4.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in. We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Okay, welcome back here to Munzing Media Sports. We're here at the Gardiner Area High School for Senior Day. As the Gardiner Tigers are trailing the Lincoln Academy Eagles 7-4 here in the top of the fifth. It's been a beautiful weather day here, a little bit of breeze, but seems nice. Tigers just having a trouble getting runners around into scoring position. Blake Grady, the Lincoln Academy pitching ace, has held him at bay here for 4 innings. They're going to have to get their hitting caps on here if they're going to finish this out. Ryan Powell coming to the bat. He's the catcher for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, and he'll step in against Ben Toby, pitching for the Gardiner Tigers. Zach Reed started the game for Gardiner. He was relieved by Ben Toby in the third, I'm sorry. Toby, nice, looked like a nice curveball on that outside corner, and it's going to be 2 strikes. Next pitch by Ben. He strikes him out. Nice 3 pitches there. Going to be 1 down here on the top of the fifth. That's going to bring up Jacob Hendrick, the second baseman. Ben Toby on the mound is getting ready to deliver. First pitch is in the air, and it's popped up. Looks like to the shortstop. That's going to be 2 quick outs here in the top of the fifth. Just what the Tigers needed, and that's going to bring the next batter up for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Slap through the middle. Nice stop. Nice try by Jake Farnham over there at shortstop. That was Owen Carter who slapped at the shortstop. We got 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Top of the order for the Lincoln Academy. This is, I believe, A.J. Giberson, first baseman for the Eagles. I'm sorry, I believe I thought there was 2 outs, Dick. 2 quick outs. Oh, the scoreboard's only got 1. There he goes, and then this is definitely killing the Tigers here. These stolen bases here. Man on second, 2 out. That's a pitch by Toby in the dirt. That was a good stop. Yes, it was. Dylan Farnham on the stop for the Tigers. Pitch by Toby. A little bit outside. He walks him in. That's going to bring up the dangerous Blake Grady. What's Blake done today?
Blake struck out, scored a run, and grounded out.
And grounded out.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's 0 for 2. Yeah. Tigers really need to close this inning out here. They can't afford. They got 2 quick outs, and now they got 2 quick runners on base.
One thing Blake has done, he's pitched a heck of a ball game, I think.
Yes, he has, Dick. Yeah. Ben Toby on the mound for the Tigers, getting ready at the stretch. That's going to be a little bit inside. Ben falling behind here on the count. Ground ball to third. Zach Reed touches the base, and that's going to end the inning. And the Tigers get out of it without Lincoln Academy scoring a run. So at the end of 4.5, it's Lincoln Academy 7, the Gardiner Tigers 4.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small.
Welcome back to Hoke Field here at Gardiner Area High School. We're here for a Senior Day special with the Lincoln Academy Eagles visiting town, and leading by 3 here in the top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th inning, I'm sorry. Tigers looking to add to their score. It's been tough bringing in runs. Kean Alves, center fielder at the plate right now, trying to get something started for the Tigers. Got the bench moving, and he slaps. Oh, nice line drive to second base. It's too bad. Nice stab defensively, though, out there. That was Jacob Hendrick to grab that line drive and stop the base hit. Zach Reed. One of the top hitters on this Tiger team. Zach takes the first pitch inside. Well, a little late on that one. That curveball fooled him a little bit there. 0-2. That's low in the dirt for ball one. Zach slaps that pitch down, foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 7-4 lead for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Pitch is in there, and Zach pounds it in the dirt for a foul ball. And we'll start over where we were with 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 5th. Curveball, yeah. Zach hung in there. You could see that coming. He was slow roller to shot. Looks like he's off the bat. Oh, hit the base coach. I think that's Coach Lawrence.
That's Cole.
Cole Lawrence, assistant coach. He's so Zach ends up at first base. Grayson Greenleaf comes to the plate. Last time up he had a double, right, Dick? 2 out, 1 out right now. This is Tigers need to start something, and there he goes, and Zach is going to get a stolen base. They get a runner down to second. It was a very good throw, but Grayson usually gets a piece of the ball. That's going to take him to 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Zach Reed on second, takes a small lead. Grayson Greenleaf whiffs, misses that one. It's going to be 2 strikes on Grayson. As pitch, low outside. Tigers need that run out there to keep this going. It's getting late in the game here, the bottom of the 5th. Again. Well, what was that? Zach Reed scores from second base, and Grayson Greenleaf strikes out. The catcher misses. He actually, I think, had gotten a decent start there. He would have beat that throw down to first. He headed back towards the dugout, right? That's going to be 2 outs for the Tigers, but they do pick up a run and close this within 2. Dylan Farnham up at the plate. He takes the first one for a ball. 2 outs. Grady's foul ball down to third base. It's going to put him in the hole with 2 strikes. He needs to keep his eye on this Mr. Grady's curveball, which he's probably going to throw this pitch right here. Yeah, he does a good job. One ball, 2 strikes to Dylan Farnham. Fouled back. Oh, boy, slap that into center field. Good contact on that, Dick. Our Tigers get a runner, another runner here in the 5th. 2 outs, down by 2. So Farnham still second base. 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Grady. That's going to be in the dirt, back to the backstop, and Farnham takes third base. The Tigers would love to get him in here and make it a 1-run game. Camerador up at the plate. And I would bet that his grandparents down in Myrtle Beach are watching him today, so I'd like to say hello, Lenny and Joan. Hi. Grady's thrown a lot of pitches. Oh, that looked inside to me, but what do I know? 3 balls, 1 strike. Cameron goes for it. 3-2. It's 3-2, yeah. 2 outs. Runner on third. Swinging the bat anyway. That's what you like to see. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. That's it. We're at the top of the 6th now for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, and it's a 7-5 game. So it's going to go down right down to the wire like the Tigers like it.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grandpa Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
Okay, we're back here on the campus of Gardiner Area High School for this close match between the Lincoln Academy Eagles and the Gardiner Tigers on their senior day. And so far, it's been a spoiler for the Tigers here, trailing 7-5. And we're going to the top of the 6th inning right here. Aiden Sanborn steps into the plate for Lincoln Academy. Nice job, well executed. That's exactly how you're taught to do that. Ben Toby runs that over. Underhand toss to first, and we've got one down here. The Tigers need to shut out Lincoln Academy here the next 2 innings so that they can catch up. Stepping into the box for Lincoln Academy is number 15, Blake Gamache. He's their right fielder. And Dick says 5, 6, and 7 in the order are due up. It would be a good time to shut them down right here. Ben Toby on the mound for the Tigers. His delivery, pitch, a little low outside. It's going to go to 2 balls on the batter. 7-5, top of the 6th. Toby's delivery is inside, popped up over by the... Oh, Zach Reed does a great job in that sun and hauls that in. Right by the Tiger dugout, but looking into this really tough. It's a tough sun today because the sky.
Take a look at it right here, Gary.
I can't see because of the sun.
You see it. He's looking right up into the sun, and I don't think he saw it until it was in his glove.
Yeah, great play. Great defensive play. One down for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. That pitch is high inside. 2 down. I'm sorry, yeah. A.J. Giberson, the batter for Lincoln Academy. Foul ball. Yeah, that would have been a difficult throw from there, fielding that backhand from at third base. Okay, 1-1 is the count. They've got 2 out here in the 6th. Ben Toby on the mound, done a very good job the last couple innings. There's a fly ball in the short left field. Center fielder under it, and he's got it, and that's going to do it. Very quick inning here for the Tigers. I think they need to come in here and get some hits, score some runs. Last night they did a great job in the 5th, 6th inning against Morse, but couldn't hold on to the lead.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
When was the last time you reviewed your annuity? If it's been a while, you could be missing out on new opportunities designed to help you get more from your investment. Today's annuities offer better growth potential, increased flexibility, and extra features that can be tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity can connect you with those modern options and ensure your money is working as hard as you are. Don't let your financial future lag behind. Call us today to see how we can help keep your annuity investment working for you.
Good afternoon. We're back here at Hoke Field. Gardiner Tigers and the Lincoln Academy Eagles battling it out here on a nice sunny day with Lincoln Academy leading 7-5, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Tigers need to make some hay here and bring in a couple more runs. They've got to face the top of the order for Lincoln Academy next inning. So this would be a great time for them to pull ahead and close it out. Leading off is Alex Roy for the Tigers, first baseman. The Tiger bench fires it up over there, as you can hear. And Alex slaps one to left. That was a great job by that left fielder, Drew Nichols. Fighting that sun, looking right into it from that left field position. That's going to bring us up now. Dana Roberts, the right fielder for the Tigers. What's Dana done so far?
He was struck out, but the catcher dropped the ball, and then he got it to second base.
Struck out, grounded to second.
Yeah. This is only his 3rd time up.
Excuse me. Tigers need some base runners here in the bottom of the 6th. Trailing 7-5, 1 out. Nice pitch. That was a
Nice. Yep.
He hasn't lost any speed, that's for sure.
He's right around that blade.
Blake Grady has pitched a heck of a game here for Lincoln Academy. He hasn't lined up. 2 down. Tigers need some runners. They're running out of time here. Ben Toby steps in. He swings, pops up, is going to go to first base. First baseman's there and got it, and that's a quick 1-2-3 inning here for Lincoln Academy.
Well, they'll have the top of the order coming up.
All right, this is going to be the top of the 7th, right, Dick?
Right.
Tigers need to stop them. It's going to be a difficult inning here with the top 3 hitters for the Lincoln Academy team.
Lincoln's got 7, 8, and 9 coming up.
7, 8, 9?
Yeah. Gardner's going to have the top of the order coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
Just want to make a note for you guys. Atticus Donahue was in the bullpen for Lincoln Academy.
Oh. Didn't see it out there.
Ben Toby stays on the mound.
Not to take anything away from Ben Toby, but when Reed left the game, it was 3-2 Gardner.
Yeah,
It's
been pretty quiet though since then. There hasn't been a lot. A lot of things have developed because of the base running situations. You know, there hasn't been a lot of hitting to bring in RBIs and so forth. It's moving that guy from first base to second, and then the next guy up is causing a error or something or an overthrow, and the run's coming in. So Lincoln Academy's bats have died down quite a bit.
I think Lincoln Academy saw something early to get those guys running. Boy, they were.
Yeah, I don't know what they're at. Maybe 5 stolen bases. And they were critical base stealing. Okay, Will Bradley steps in for the Lincoln Academy Eagles. Will is the center fielder. Ben Toby stays on the mound. And he slaps one to left. Nice catch out there by Cameron Medore. There's one down. That's going to bring up for the Lincoln Academy.
Ryan Powell.
Yeah, Ryan Powell, right, the catcher. Ryan's a big boy. If he gets a hold of it,
This is Hamilton Pier Pen.
Yeah, that's right. That's who that is. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's Hamilton Pier Pen. Thank you. He's going to take a strike. I have trouble, Chris, seeing through my hearing aids. Toby on the mound for the Tigers. Pitches comes in, and he ground ball to third. Zach Reed on it. Overthrows high.
He turned the wrong way. Let's see what they're going to do here.
Yeah. Something was wrong about that play. I guess they're not. I guess it's going to stand as is. It didn't look right to me. Something wrong there. But so, Lincoln Academy gets a run here on the top of the 7th with 1 out. Jacob Hendricks comes to the plate. Toby delivers, tries to pick off at first.
Big run out there. Can we give him a 2-run lead?
Yeah, well, they've got a 2-run lead now, but 3 would be nice. Yeah, and you got a pretty good idea that they're going to go for second base here on a steal. There's a throw down. Nice throw. Got him. Nice throw by. That was a great throw by Dylan Farnham right there. So 2 down. We got 2 down for the Tigers. Are trying one more out here. Then they've got to come back in and swing some bats. 7, and he's hit.
Good hit.
Jacob Hendrick gets hit. He goes to first. Now, anybody betting is he going to steal? I am.
2 down.
It's 2 down, but they want that run bad, and they just threw a guy out, so your odds of getting second base are pretty good.
Look at the lead he's got.
And he goes in safe, and throw never gets there. So, man on second now in scoring position.
2 down.
Leadoff man Owen Cotter at the plate. Ooh, he slaps in. And that's how important those stolen bases. Well, I'm not so sure I would have held him at third, but it's a good thing for the Tigers. That would have taken a perfect throw at the plate. A.J. Giberson, the batter. Lincoln Academy first baseman. And you're going to see that you're going to see that runner going this time with a guy on third. So what do? Do you try to throw him out or what? What would you do, Dick? Are you going to go for the runner? I would fast pitch back to the pitcher and catch the guy off in third. Well, I almost had it. So, 2 runners in position here. Base hit knocks in 2 runs. That's a pitch by Toby. Oh, that looked good, yeah. Ben Toby working the batter. Work on the batter, get that third out. A little high on the outside. That's ball 2. It's 2-1. 2 out. 7th inning. Lincoln Academy 7, Gardiner Tigers 5. Toby looks to second, then to plate, pitches in. Nice outside corner, call for a strike. So that's 2 strikes on the batter. It's 2-2. Critical pitch right here. Toby shakes the catcher, looks to third. A little low and in the dirt. That's going to take the pitch to 3-2. A.J. Giberson at the plate for the Eagles. He wanted it, but he didn't, so ball 4, bases loaded. And Blake Grady comes to the plate, and this could be dangerous. Coach Lawrence calls a meeting at the mound. Yeah, what do you think the strategy is here, Dick?
Well, you get the bases loaded, so they're not gonna. Nobody's gonna steal a base. So you gotta. Hey, you gotta go for the batter.
15, 1-5, 1-5. Coming into pitch. 15 coming into pitch.
Number 15 is coming into pitch. That is. Let's look at our roster here real quick.
Ryan
Harbour.
Harbour.
Freshman.
Wow, big spot for him. So who's he going in for? Toby.
Yeah, he's going in for Toby. Yeah. So this is interesting. What the strategy is going to be for Lincoln Academy.
He's throwing pretty good.
Yeah, you get the bases loaded, 2 out, and you've just brought a freshman pitcher in.
Yeah.
I might lay
it down.
a bunt down and make the pitcher field it.
Yeah.
Because he's in a tight situation he's never been before. And you've got a good batter, you've got a good man at the plate that can control his bat, so I don't know what the strategy will be. But that probably would be mine. Then again, this guy could hit away and bring in 2 runs.
And guess who it is? It's that pitcher.
Right. He's
Wouldn't he love to do it?
best hitter on the team, probably. Well, you think he is, yeah. So let's see what happens here. He's certainly capable of controlling the bat, whether it's a bunt or a base hit.
Got to get this man.
And that's base hit.
Ooh, I think you get him.
Oh, heck of a play. Heck of a play by the freshman.
Coming in clutch.
Great job.
See Alex Roy go down.
That was
And Arbor fielding it perfectly.
close play at first, but well executed. Everybody doing their job.
Get the fans all excited.
Let's head to the bottom of the 7th.
Yep.
This is it. Tigers, last chance. They haven't scored a run since when, Dick?
Oh, they got one in the 4th.
4th inning.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, they got the top of the order up. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I would say that Mr. Grady is almost out of pitches, and he won't be pitching tomorrow in Darren-Scotter.
Won't be pitching for 5 days.
5 days, Chris?
What a game he's pitched, though.
He's done a great job, yeah.
First inning, down 3-0.
Yeah, he got down.
Actually, 3-1 when he came.
He's still throwing hard out there, but
Big boy.
he's pretty well put a damper on the Gardiner hitting.
He does throw hard. Good size.
The Tigers will be starting the top of the order, I think, right?
Yep.
Well, you can't ask for anything better than that.
No.
Got Farnham, Alves, and Reed.
Yeah.
And then Greenleaf.
And Greenleaf, yeah.
You need 3 runs. Let's paint the picture here. It's bottom of the 7th. Last inning, unless we go into extra innings.
Yeah, 2 to tie anyway.
Tigers are trailing 7-5. So they've got to shoot all the marbles here in this bottom of the 7th inning to get a victory here today. Jake Farnham steps into the box. First pitch is going to be a strike on the inside.
Yeah.
Tigers need base runners here.
A little high.
One and one to count.
Wow, did that break?
Yeah, that's been his big baby all night. That inside curve to right-handed hers.
1 and 2 count. He might come back with it. No.
That's too late now, but there's 2 strikes on the batter. But that third baseman was playing awfully deep. There's a slap up through the middle. That's their base runner.
Okay.
Kean Alves, the center fielder, comes to the plate for the Tigers. Taking some signals from Coach Lawrence at third base. Kean steps in. One of the seniors today that received recognition.
Bunt. Whoa.
Yeah.
Good thing he stopped, because I didn't think that they'd have had him wrong.
No, they had him. They would have had him, yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
He's going again outside. That's into.
Nope.
All right, they've got the runner at second, but that's only one. Now they need another base runner here if they're gonna fight back in this game here. 1 and 1 to the batter here. No outs. Bottom of the 7th. Tigers trailing by 2. Runner on second. Here's the pitch by Grady.
Oh.
Kean swings, misses outside.
Got 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Kean Alves.
Might come back with the curve. Oh, well, we got him down to third. Well pitched.
I don't know. That was pretty close to hitting him. Got his glove, yeah. All right, stand in there and hit, Kean. Bring him in.
Yep. Need another runner on.
Yeah, we need base runners. They need base runners out there. 2 and 2 is the count. Pitch.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's that beautiful curveball that Blake Grady throws. It's 1 out. Well, if you wanted any part of the lineup up, you've got it this inning. I mean, you got Zach Reed and Greenleaf coming up.
Oh, there's a run.
There's a given right there. Wild pitch. Blake Grady's not shaken up about it. He'll walk back to the mound, get ready to work on Zach Reed. It's still a one-run lead for him.
Yeah.
1 out.
Still need runners.
Blake winds up the pitch.
Wow.
It's that sneaky curveball that he's got. He's just missing high. Two balls, no strikes to Zach Reed. Next pitch. Low and inside, 3-0. He'll be looking for the free pass.
Yeah, I'd be taking.
Yeah, he should be right there. Better be.
There he is.
All right, that's the base runner. Now the big question is, do you send him? And I think the answer is Zach Reed's got some pretty good speed. We're going to change pitchers here. Trey Tibbetts comes into the mound. He's a junior. Into a tough situation here in the 7th. Tying run on first base for the Tigers. You got to wonder what Coach Lawrence is going to do here. Pretty good speed, Zach Reed. Do you send him, Dick, or do you play a hit and run? You got a pretty good batter coming up here. And smart batter, Grayson Greenleaf, can probably get a piece of the ball somehow. Or do you just take the odds and send him to second base for the steal? I don't know. This is, and also this pitcher looks like he's got a pretty slow delivery out there. If he's going to pitch from that stretch like he is, it's probably a step or so right there, the way he swings around right there. We'll see, a lot of strategy here. 1 out. Tigers need 2 to pull, 1 to tie and 2 to pull this out so we can all go home and eat. Although I have to go to a graduation thing at Halldale High School. Well, I'm going to check into DraftKings, and I'm going to pick the Tigers here. I'm going to pull this out. I'm just put my money on them. Yeah, his delivery's a little bit slower, and I think his speed is a little bit slower. And as long as Grayson isn't too anxious, you know. All right, here's the big question here. The Tigers need a run. 1 out. Zach Reed on first. We want to be watching whether Zach's going to be going for second because he's gone. And you see, yeah, no question, Dick, that this delivery, he could probably steal third now. he had 5, 6 steps before they even let go of the ball. 1-1 the count to Grayson Greenleaf. Yeah, excellent hitter. Although that wasn't the safe at first. The Eagles killing themselves here with mistakes here in the 7th inning. Now you need to definitely send Greenleaf to second, I think. If you can watch his steal and watch the delivery, he gets 2 or 3 steps before he releases the ball. All right, there's your winning run at second base. Tigers trying to rally here in the 7th. 1 out. That, uh-oh. Zach Reed gets picked off in third. Got caught a little bit too far down the line, I think. I think he thought it was going to go to first base and got caught 1 or 2 many steps there. All right, that's 2 down. The Tigers are down to their last out with the tying run on second base, the winning run on first base. Cameron Medore at the plate in a tough position here in the bottom of the 7th. Two outs. That's going to go low, and now the runners move up. And we're back to the same situation with the winning run at second base. That's going to do it right there. 7-6 victory for the Lincoln Academy Eagles, and that's going to give them their 3rd win in a row and move them up a little bit in the standings from the cellar. They'll be out of the cellar anyway, so you got to give the Tigers credit. They tried on senior night, had it down to the last inning, couldn't quite turn the tables to bring in those winning runs. Both these teams have got to play each other again tomorrow down at Damerscott or Newcastle at Lincoln Academy. And that should be an interesting game because the Tigers do have Grayson Greenleaf left to throw tomorrow. And I'm not sure who their other aces are, but pardon me? Yeah, that's right. So, tough loss all the way around to come this close, 7-6, and come that close in the 7th to winning it. So, it was a great day otherwise for weather-wise and good crowd here today. It was senior day, and I think you have anything you want to say, Dick?
Key factors to this game. First, the pitching of what's his name, Fake there, and secondly, the running. They were getting bases galore on Gardiner, you know, and this helped them tremendously. I think they had game plan all along to run on, you know. Maybe they saw something in the catcher's throws or something. But boy, he was bouncing them up there, and they were in the bag, and that you get
that's
some good runs for them.
That's a good point, Dick. The base running killed the Tigers.
Yeah.
I don't know the stolen bases. Well, anyway, we're gonna.
So I just want to let everybody know this is going to wrap up the baseball and softball season for Gardiner and our coverage here from Hoke Field. Join us tomorrow for lacrosse senior recognition starting at 5:45-ish. We should be on the air right around 5:35, 5:40. That's going to wrap it up. Gary, thank you for coming in and filling in.
Hey, great day. Great day.
Not entirely the best game we wanted to see, but Tigers rallied back and couldn't pull out the win today.
So for all of us here at Munzig Media, I want to say have a good evening and thanks for watching.
Yeah.